Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to do the Lurella box for November. As you're watching this, it's in December, but I did actually get this. Let's see, I'm filming this on the 30th. I think this came like 2 days ago, right before the end of the month. I pre-filmed a bunch of videos while I was sick, so by the time you're seeing this, we will probably have gotten the next box, but again, that's only because I pre-filmed. So I'm going to open this off camera, but you get, I think it's at least 7 items. They're all Lurella brand, which is very affordable. Everything in the box is usually available on their website individually, so you don't necessarily have to sign up for the box. If you want to, I will link them down below, but the link for the subscription box and their website will take you to the same place. So if you see like one item, you can purchase the things individually on here. The new palette that they come out with every month comes out in the subscription box, so that's a perk. It's included. Runs you around $32, I want to say. I think it's $35 with shipping, around in that price point, I think. So yeah, it's not a bad deal. So let me open this and then we'll keep trucking along. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's jump into the video. Okay, I think I got it. I have been told on multiple occasions that it is scary to watch me open things on camera, so I try not to. But if anybody was curious, I did get a replacement for my NYX. This was part of their Home Alone collection. So this is the Battle Plan. So it's a NYX Ultimate. It's a shadow palette. How many shades is this? 4, 8, 16? I don't know if I've ever tried NYX eyeshadow. I feel like if I had a NYX palette years ago, I don't think I ever used it. So I liked the color story of this. Like, I like the kind of burgundy, the green. Is that a black? I think it's a dark gray, a dark brown. You've got like this brown, there's a cream, bunch of shimmers. The packaging on the front doesn't necessarily scream holiday to me. There's a little bit, but I mainly got it because I'm not super familiar with NYX. They're kind of a pricier drugstore brand, so I had to buy something to get my free birthday gift. So they did send me a replacement. It did come intact, so I think I'm going to take this upstairs with a couple of my other Christmas palettes to keep in my bathroom. Otherwise, very rarely do I get ready down here unless I'm getting ready on camera, which doesn't happen terribly often anymore. Just kind of the way things work, but I will take this upstairs. So that's going to go over there. Hopefully I don't forget. So we did get the box open. Let's see. Icy AF is the theme. And then they do include, let's see, we get 1 highlighter, 1 gloss, 2 individual brushes, 1 angel eyeliner, 1 blush, a headband, and a hair drying towel, which I'm excited to have because I do have one. And then as long as my hair is, I generally, like, 1 is not enough. And I've been meaning to get another one. And then you get the shadow palette, which I believe is also Icy AF is the name of the palette. So there is that. And then there's a little sneak peek. So they do tell you what you're getting on the card. And then, like I said, everything usually is available on their website. So I'm going to leave my box cutter out. So let's see. So this is, oh, this is a different headband. So this is the packaging. I like this. I think we've gotten 2 other headbands, and it's been like the foamy, like actual headband. This is like the bow is a little, oh, it can be adjusted. There we go. I'm gonna say the bow's a little off kilter, and I got rid of my scissors that were in here. I need to bring them back. There's a string. I'm gonna cut that off. There we go. So it's just a fuzzy headband. I do use these when I'm down here. I might take this one upstairs too, just because I think all of my others are in the drawer behind me. And like I just said, I don't get ready down here terribly often anymore, and I need to go through my skincare basket that's down here and probably take some of that stuff upstairs just so I can use it. This looks like it's some sort of like a fanny pack, which I do use these at the gym. I have a pink, I want to say it's like Adidas brand or something. It's about this size. I use it to keep my cordless like headphones, and then I will clip it because I'll put my phone in it. I'll wear it like a crossbody and not a fanny pack when I'm in the gym. So this is nice. Again, it's about the same size. I keep my corded, like the old school corded little earbuds in there too. I always keep those as a backup in case I forget to charge my headphones. But yeah, I will again take this upstairs too. I will use that. I really need to bring a trash bag down here with me. There's a big pile of garbage. We got another mini glow. I think I have 3 of these. It's a little, it's basically like a miniature softbox, which is what I use for lighting in here. I have 2 soft boxes here and then the overhead lighting. I do own a ring light. I feel like it's a little bit too much. It kind of washes me out too much and then also obscures the coloring, but this is essentially like a miniature little softbox ring light, and you just clip it to your phone. It's got 3 different brightness settings, but again, I do have 3 of these. They're probably, the clip is probably different colors. This one was blue, but I keep these because I think I sent one in the giveaway box because I only have one other one in the drawer. So again, I keep stuff like this for giveaways. I am going to do another giveaway in February, so keep a lookout for that. The winner was selected by the time you're seeing this, and the package has been mailed. Go me. There was one time I did a giveaway. This was a couple of years ago. I forgot to mail the package. Like, it was just like I figured it out later. The person did eventually get the box, but yeah, like I picked the winner, mailed the box and everything. Well, I dropped the box off at my parents' house before work last week, the week of Thanksgiving. So it got mailed out, I think the Wednesday before, because I had my oldest daughter's box too, and so I didn't know what time I was getting off work, which worked out because I think I ended up working till like 4:45 the day before Thanksgiving. So, but the box did get mailed. So this is a cream blush it says powder blush in the shade Peachy, Pinch Me powder blush. But this looks, am I delusional? Maybe it is a powder. It looks like a cream. Like if you look at that, I guess it is a powder. It looks very much, am I gonna be able to get this open? Yeah, that looked like a super light cream, but it is not. It is a powder. Feels very soft. I think I'll keep this. I do like a good orange. Like that's a straight orange, which I can appreciate because there's not enough orange blush. So keep that. Around fall, I do like me a good orange blush. It's hard to find good oranges, so that's trash. We'll save some of the bubble wrap. I'm gonna have to go through this pile that's by me. We've overfilled a Bath & Body Works bag, a trash can. The pile's coming up closer to the table. I forget that there's garbage until I'm down here. Let's see, this is in the shade Bliss. This must be the highlighter. I like the other highlighter we got from Lurella. It's a champagne color. Super sparkly, but I do have that. I think it's in my caboodle upstairs. Let me check, because if I have the other one, I found out. Yeah, I do really like this one. This is one I put in my everyday makeup bag a few times. So this is the one we got before. This is Jewels. It's just a champagne highlighter, but it's got a lot of, like, it's very metallic. It's got some sparkle in it. So if you're not a fan of highlighters with like micro shimmer, like it's not overly glittery, but there's definitely some sparkles. So I'm excited to have another one. I wanted to make sure that this wasn't the same shade. So this is Bliss. So it's definitely icier. I might take this one upstairs since I don't have this one in there. I have, my Hourglass face palette, and then the Fenty Diamond Balm that I have, the white one. I think she's got a couple shades just so that I can make my highlighters more sparkly, but I think this would be a good shade for the holidays. It is icier. So there they are side by side. It's not overly white, like on my hand, can't tell much of a difference, but I think in the pan, but yeah, so I'm gonna take this one upstairs too, and that can go in there. I think of this with the Fenty Diamond Balm would be really pretty because then it would add even more sparkle to it. So excited to have that. I do really like their highlighters, so definitely excited to get another one. Like I said, I wanted to make sure they weren't the same shades because I really do like that. So if I got a duplicate, that would definitely go in the giveaway stuff. So this is an ultra gloss. Let's see, I don't see what this looks like. I did put a few of my Lurella glosses, I think, in the box. I know I gave her at least one. I think I had 2 Lurella ones. I'm trying to think what I shoved as much. There was like 2 things. I did film getting stuff out for the box, but there was like the rose spray and like one other thing. Everything else I shoved in there. So that video, you should have already seen it, but let's see if this is just clear. This is as if. Okay, this is a white. I did declutter my gloss drawer. I can see it. I'm trying to see. It's not ridiculously full. I'm not going to open this because I'm going to look and see what glosses I have when I open the drawer. If I don't have one that looks exactly like this, it's, you know, a white with shimmer, so it's going to look clear with shimmer, but may give you a little bit of a frosty look. But again, I'm going to see what I have open. So that may go in the giveaway. We've got 2 brushes. This one is kind of big for me, so I'm going to put this in the giveaway, but this is a little like baby blending brush. I like this size. My eyes are really small, so if the brush is too big, they're hard for me to use. So I'll keep this one. I'll put the other one. This is an LC22. Oh, this one's a little, like it is angled, but it's very pinched, almost flat. Some of that could be from being in this. So yeah, just a little blending brush. This is an LC26. So a little bit bigger of an angled brush, but yeah, kind of a big size for me. So we'll get rid of that. This is a liner. Lurella Lines Angel Liner. We've gotten a couple of colors from them. And I think we have a white. I'm trying to see what this is. This is white. Seems nice. I think I have a white open, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to look in my drawer. These kinds of colored liners will dry out really fast, so I find it sometimes it's nice to have a couple, even if they're in the same color, because again, you go to use one and they're dried out. That happens to me a lot. Let's see, this is the hair towel. Oh, it looks like there's an extra palette in here. I actually looked at this last year. I think that palette came out last year or the year before, but I looked at it last year. I think it's the Ugly Sweater palette. So this, oh, this is cute. The button is a little bare. My other one is blue also, but it's just got a regular button. So you'll put your head, if you're not familiar with these, this is a little bit like more of a microfiber. My other one is actual like terry cloth. So this one might be good to go on after, like use the other one first and then put this one. Cause like I said, my hair goes down to my waist. So even though it's not overly thick, definitely need more than one. So if you're not familiar, you're going to put it on like this, head facing down, and then you'll put the hair up in here like you would normally, twist like you would normally, and then you come, yeah, there's a loop usually an elastic loop in here. And then this one's got a pretty short, I think the elastic on my other one's a little bit longer. It's easier for me to grab, but you grab the elastic and then you just clip it around the button. So it's pretty secure, that button shape. Well, it's cute, is gonna propose a challenge too, but if you've never used one, they are nice because they're secured so you can walk around and do stuff. And then my boss actually wears her hair curly, so she'll sometimes put all the product in her hair. Her hair's about this length. Put it up in that to kind of do the plop method and then take it off when she gets to work. So again, I was looking at buying another one, so I'm very happy to have this. Doing really good. So far, the only thing I'm not keeping for sure is the brush. So while I do like putting stuff in the giveaway, sometimes it's nice to be able to keep the items too. So this is the Xmas, ugly sweater palette. The packaging's super cute. Again, I looked at this last year and just didn't end up buying it. I got a couple of palettes on TikTok on sale when they were doing a live, maybe in September, because I got a fall palette and then one of their like witch themed Halloween palettes from last year or the year before. So if you do follow them on TikTok, you can get stuff even cheaper. Oh, this is pretty. I'll take this upstairs too. I was going to take the Jingle Bell palette that we got in the Ice Cream Beauty box. I was going to take the fall and the Christmas one. This is pretty. So I'll take this one up too, because if I leave them down here, I won't use them. So I wanted to take the NYX, those two. I'll take this one too. I've got two of my Odin's eye palettes up there too. I have the Merry Christmas palette and then the one they did the year after the snowman. But this is pretty. So this can go up there with those, and then hopefully I'll be able to do some really fun looks. Like their shimmers are nice. They're not like Odin's eye shimmers, but there's the red metallic. So that's nice. And then like these aren't ultra sparkly, so I keep a couple of ColourPop Super Shocks. So like I would put one of these like metallics down and then just dab a little bit of the micro sparkly ones just on top to give it some extra sparkle, and you're good. Let's see, we got Stocking. That was Reindeer Xmas. This is Stocking. They said they're nice shimmers, but they're not ultra sparkly. And then the other, like there's Elf, which is a dark green kind of metallic. And then the last one, let's see if I can get some of that off. I'm out of fingers here. Hot Toddy is the lightest shimmer. It's a gold. But yeah, I keep Ritz is one that's got a little bit of more of a brown base. And then I have another one, I forget what it's called, but it's got a clear base, a lot of micro shimmer in it. So like I said, it's perfect just to go on top of one of these. Give you a little more sparkle, but I keep those two in my makeup bag for that reason. Because not everything is sparkly enough. And then there's times where, like, especially like if I decide to put makeup on for work, I'm wearing something that's a little bit less extreme. So like these are perfect and I'll just use them as is. And then you've got a bunch of mattes, matte, and then these three. So very nice. Again, I did look at buying this palette. I just didn't, which worked out for me because I got it included. I think it was a bonus item maybe, because it doesn't say anything about it on here. So I don't know if everybody got that palette, or maybe, you know, some people got different bonus palettes. That's nice. Yeah, because I'm looking, it doesn't say. It does say like on the website that you can get extra things sometimes, and the the amount that they give you every month varies. And then if they run out of items, which used to happen to me, I would get the box later. Like I would get billed later in the month. And so my box was not made earlier like it is now, even though I get it probably around the same time. I'm billed sooner and they make my order earlier. So I get more of what they advertise, whereas before, I think I was getting a lot of supplemental things, which is still good. I got good boxes. This reminds me of the ColourPop Aurora palette, the big one that they did last year. Very, very similar color story. I mean, it's an icy color story. I'm pretty sure I have a palette from one of the brands we got from Angels, Saints, and Sinners. I think we got one in Ice Cream Beauty last year, that similar like icy color story. So it's very pretty. I like some, I don't always love their bigger palettes, but this kind of color story I like, and I do like, these both look black, but I bet you one's a blue. Let's see, we have Snow, which looks black to me. And then we have Icy, which we'll swatch them and see. And then there's like Santa Claus, which is a navy. Like that clearly looks navy. So there's Icy. I don't know what this is. It's maybe a dark. This is, oh, that was Santa Claus. This is Icy. I wonder if that's a dark charcoal. And then let's look at the black. Yeah. So you can go pretty deep with this, which is nice. And a lot of shimmers. And there's a couple like sparklier ones in here, like North Pole. Looks pretty sparkly compared to the other palette. And then like Icicle, Blizzard, Ember. These, so they've definitely improved, I think, their shimmer formula. Yeah, these look sparklier, which is nice. So I can use them with this. I'll probably try and take this palette upstairs too. I'm gonna have to try and put them because they won't fit in my caboodle. The NYX one might, because it's small, I can kind of tuck it up in the corner, but I have my 2 Odin's Eye palettes in there already, so I'm gonna have to try and maybe put these underneath so that the kids don't dig into them. Knock on wood, they don't like move my makeup bag, so hopefully it'll be okay. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know what you thought. I think this is my favorite box yet that I've gotten from the company. There's not like one thing in here that I didn't like, and the only thing that I'm not going to keep is the brush. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye everybody.